It is a... Oh!
And that will do it! Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. And it all boils down to who he is, how he approaches everything from the media to the fight game.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. I'm not sure I have ever heard a louder crowd in any arena in the world than this here Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Athletes are ready to go. Let us now see how this matchup plays out. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Li the Leech Jingliang!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, round underway, the Leech, Li Jingliang. His smile lights up the room. His style lights up the octagon. As for this particular matchup, he's hoping it'll be a kickboxing match, but he has certainly worked hard on his wrestling, on his strength and conditioning at the Institute of Human Performance down there in South Florida. The Leech has a lot of experience and says wherever this fight goes, I am comfortable and ready to impose my will. Oh, how good is that jab by Lee?
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Jingliang.
Relax.
His misses are entertaining. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab. That's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and it's right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Li. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. Block that strike. Jingliang's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Single collar tie there.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Li gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Leg kick starting to add up. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like it. Oh, there it is again. Look at that.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out to Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the game.
It seems like the guy's playing with his feet. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon. No. Oh! Oh, he's wobbling now.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
He's hurt. He's hurt bad. That's a right hand. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. 10 seconds now in round 1. Jingliang's eye is closing up. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Nice combination of kicks there by Li. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jingliang. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a,
and that will do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Well, what else can you say about Bruce Lee after a performance like this one? Seemingly everyone on the roster. All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something,
right?
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him, many laughed, but his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying he has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by next time. Fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. But there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting the takedowns right away.
And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue challenger, Li the Leech Jingliang! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Oh, he just missed on that overhand left.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Lee. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. Nice crack there. Jingliang's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Overhand left. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice jab there by Jingliang.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Big right hand.
You heard him.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Jingliang's eye starting to swell now. Nice work here on the clinch by Lee. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lee gets hit with the
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
His misses are entertaining. Well, DC kind of just playing with it at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing too much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Jingliang's in half guard. All right, has the guard closed here. Jingliang's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble.
Hands high, hands high.
So on.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Final seconds here.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round, and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach, because safety has to be first now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, man, is that a hard inside leg kick. He's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. That is it!
Oh, my God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and